What is up, guys? We are here with some Fallout 4. We're going to be checking out a couple mods today. There's one mod that I had just discovered that appears to be a freaking godsend. So, when you're crafting at these stations, it could be really annoying, like the way the highlights work and stuff. So it's like this, but with this mod, it will fix it so that you can actually see the item when you're crafting. I know this is most notable on power armor. Yeah, like it would be this whole highlight over the entire limb, and you couldn't even really get a good look of the modifications that you were adding to it. So with this one, with this mod, you can set it so that it's either off, or you can set it so that it only shows the outline. As you can see, it only shows the outline right there, which I think looks amazing. So that's going to be really nice because I like to use power armor in this game, at least trick it out and stuff like that. And yeah, it does have an MCM that it comes with, and it does not use a plugin, which is nice because it just runs off the script extender. Now, this version right here, this is for people who use the next gen update. If you use the version that was, right before the next gen update, like I do, then you want to get this version right here. 1.10.163. All right. So we're going to check that out. But the next mod that I also want to show alongside of this, because this one is just really simple and pretty self-explanatory from these images, is the Big Street Settlement and Inner City Challenge. So this is by Zorkaz. Zorkaz makes quite a few mods for Fallout 4, quite a few settlement mods, and I think they're really nice. So this one is going to be like on that big street in between like Good Neighbor and Diamond City. I believe it's the one where you see the mongrels and stuff like that. So we're going to, find the workbench and we're going to, just check it out really quickly. And the mod is ESL flagged, which is really nice. Since this is pretty much a workbench placed in an already existing area, it is safe to ESL flag. So with that being said, we're going to download these two mods and I'm going to jump in the game. Alright, so here we are in game. I went to the MCM. This is great. It has an MCM and it doesn't even use a plugin. That's really nice. Disable crafting highlights. So this is the settings by default. So disable trade menu highlights. You could do that if you want. Power armor highlight mode outline only. Robot workbench mode outline only. So the default settings is pretty much what I want. So that's really nice. You don't even have to do anything. So anyway, let me just quickly test this. All right. So yeah, as you can see, it's only showing the outline of what I'm doing, which is really nice. So in case I make any changes and stuff like that, I could see. All right. Like, matter of fact, let me see. Give me this helmet really quickly. Where's that I could have sworn I was able to put that thing on. Never mind. Maybe this is the wrong version of T60 equipment. But anyway, you can see that it works. So with that being said, definitely going to keep this one. Is really good. Especially for when you like to craft stuff and work on power armor. So with that being said, we're going to go over to the Boston area and we're going to try to find this this new settlement made by Zorkaz. Okay, so I think we're in the area of the place. Where the heck is the nearby? Alright, so Boston Common is right there. We're in that, like, that patch where all of those mongrels come out and attack you. So I just got finished killing those mongrels. Now I'm gonna run over here. Commonwealth Ave. So... oh, the workbench is right here. So the workbench is right here. Alright. And now you're free to build some stuff in the middle right here. So this is really nice. This is one of those settlements where I wouldn't build too crazy, but it is good to have like a nice little rest stop right here. you know, maybe set up a provisioner. This way you can have like some guards patrolling through this area. And also, even if you don't want to build here, you could just use this mod to remove some of the items and kind of, you know, reduce the frame drops in this area. But this is the spot. It would have been nice if it backed up just a little bit more into these alleyways.
All clear.
So that, you know, you could build in between there, but it's still good without it. Yeah, as you can see, you do have to watch out for the raiders because they still will attack you in here. As far as the build height, how far can we build on this thing? We can actually go up pretty high. All right, so. And, well, you could kind of like build up on this if you want. You could kind of like build walkways going across from one building to the other. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the settlement. Let me just kill this guy real quick. He wanted to surrender, but we ain't taking no surrenders. But yeah, that's it. I don't have any issues with it telling me you need to kill all the enemies in the area first or anything like that. So yeah, it's just a nice small little build space. I honestly don't know what the hell you would build in here. It seems, I'm not gonna lie, it does seem kind of limited because of these buildings not being hollow and you can't build in this back alley. It would have been nice if you could have built in here a little bit, you know? But I guess it would have interfered with, you know, the raiders and their bases. But like I said, it's ESL flag, so I ain't really got no complaints. You could just build a shack over here and like another one over there. And, you know, like I said, it could just be something that you stop by to get some ammunition or just to have some provisional bodyguards patrolling the area. So I'll put the link for this one in the description below. Alright, so really quickly, I did have a settler show up, so I'm quickly going to move her. I'll just move her to like Red Rocket, and then I'll see if I can send her on a supply line. Yes, I can, to the Commonwealth Avenue. Alright, so as you can see, fully functional settlers do show up, supply lines do work. Alright, so yeah, just wanted to make sure.